All right, Tiger Nation. I'm sitting with a man that need no introduction, but I will.
Why don't he?
Huh?
Everybody need to know me. I'm Robert Brazile, Hall of Famer 312.
Well, sir, I don't let you do all that. You have to rush me
Why,
to do that.
I like to do that because you don't know how to do it. You ain't the Hall of Famer yet.
Well, I probably won't ever be, sir.
Why?
Because I'm not Robert
They
Brazile.
do induct media people to the Hall of
How many
Fame.
Hall of Fame you in, dude?
12.
12?
12. 12.
I stand correct.
All right, well.
How many prisons have you been in the last
6.
week?
And that's the pay y'all, give him a hard time. But again, we sitting here with a man, he say his name Robert Brazile. He's a Hall of Famer, 12 times over. He's also joining us here on County Line Road at the Hilton Hotel. And we just finishing up the toy drive for the kids in the community. Mr. Brazile, tell me, how you feel about this function?
What I really feel about it and how I feel about it, when the person named Vernon Perry has a vision. He talked about this years ago. He started off, and where it has grown from back then to now is phenomenal. I mean, I can't say how happy I am with that. This guy saw kids walking around in his neighborhood with nothing for Christmas. And the other day, and he was wanting to do something about it. And when he got in a position to do this, Vernon did it. I mean, we all here because Vernon asked us to be here for the same time. But the footwork, the hard work, and the effort that he put in can never be commended or the pat on the back for Vernon Perry for all this hard work. He did that on his own.
Yes, sir. Actually, we were sitting there with Mr. Moore a little while ago. He said that it actually started in 2015. They started buying bikes for the kids in the community and then morphed into what it is now.
Well, you know, back when we was growing up, you know, it was kind of bad when you saw a kid with an old bicycle and a kid 2 rows down having a new bicycle. I think Vernon was like me during that time. We saw kids getting new bikes and we couldn't get a new bike. Our parents couldn't afford it. And so when we got in a position to do that and to help another kid get a bike, that's what we did. I mean, we just actually went out to all types of people in the country, in the United States, and said, donate, buy a bike for a kid.
Yes, sir. And as I was walking around, I mean, this room, this lobby area was full of people. I mean, it was a great turnout. And as I was walking around, I was able to have some of the footage of the people coming through and jumping and playing with the kids and their parents. And just to see the smile on their parents' face, sir. And you guys being able to bless and sign autographs. How did that, you know what I'm saying, really, when you look at a kid's face, how did you you know, feel?
Being a kid and having kids and raising other people's kids, you always want to smile on the kid's face. You want to see the kids' knowledge of learning, the knowledge of being appreciated of being a kid. We all need to take time to take a deep breath and say thank you. Because a kid is just only trying to be a kid. We're making them grow up too fast.
Yes, I got it.
We're making them do things that they're not ready for. But let a kid be a kid. And this time of year is the best time of year to make the kids be a kid.
Yes, sir. And I saw you showing me your rings and how they was at and you know, seeing the rings and stuff on the finger, and you kind of encourage them, kind of them up, but it's something that they can do as well.
Well, you know, it's all the hard time. I grew up with some of these kids' parents, you know, and when I came to Jackson State years ago, I was a kid, and I left there as a man. So this is not only for the small kids. You feel like some of the Jackson State football players and all the kids in these high schools that are business down in Jackson, because they made me. You know, I came here with a bunch of guys that was eager to win. You know, I get asked this question, and you probably gonna ask somebody the question all the time: what is the magical word to force a kid or promote a kid or inspire a kid to do? And my magic word, and I told Jackson State this when they ask me this all the time, is winning.
Winning.
Winning. Just winning. If you can win in everything that you do, that's your magic word. You know, that's peaceful.
Yes, sir. And speaking of winning, we know that Jackson State football team has just come out winning the national championship on last Saturday, which was in attendance in Coach T.C. Taylor's second year. Tell me, sir. We saw the
You know,
teams of Georgia every day.
why you saying that? I'm getting chills all through me because we came close. But TC, the phenomenal job him and his coaching staff has done. I felt it. I went through it with him every play. When I came to Jackson, there was a guy here named Bob Hill. Had the same type of attitude, the same type of player, the same type of people. And the players that was on that team, all they wanted to do was be the best. Prove to the world that we're the best. You know, everybody had doubts about what T.C. Taylor was going to do.
Yes, sir.
T.C. Taylor run block and tackle. That's what he do. He plays football on the field, and he allow his kids to play football. I hope that the fans now understand what type of program we got here at Jackson. And I ask any kid, if I had a chance to go from high school, coming out of high school from Mobile, Alabama, I would be a walk-on at Jackson. They wouldn't have to give me a penny to come back to Jackson State to play 4 years.
And that's awesome. Last thing I would say, I was speaking to you earlier in there, and I know we joking, have a lot of banter and a lot of fun, and I really have grown very fond of you, you know, because not only do you talk the talk, but you walk the walk. I mean, there's not too many places I haven't gone that I haven't seen you. You be at every game, at home games and stuff like that. And I just want to say thank you for being a pillar for the community, for being that example, and not just taking and leaving and never returning.
Well, I've always, Eddie can account to this also. When we were here at Jackson, you could count on the people that had played through this program coming back. The Lim Barneys, all the guys that been to the pros, and even the coaching staff that we had. These guys that played in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
And they gave me little words of encouragement, little thoughts or little things that I could ask them or to say, oh man, you could do it. And when I get a chance, and I've said this over and over again, if I can breathe, I'm going to be at Jackson State game. I'm a supporter.
All right, well, we appreciate everything that you do, Mr. Brazile.
So next time we need to be in January. Don't we have something big coming up?
Yes, sir. Well, I was about
I think the people need to know what that's about.
I mean, you had to let me know that I was going to go there, so I'm about to close.
But sometimes how you want me to do your job, my job, and your friends'
Well, you
job.
do a great job at doing all of it, so why stop you? So what's going on? So when would I see you again? What, January 11th in Vicksburg? Is that what you speaking
I've been in
of?
Vicksburg.
You be in Vicksburg?
I've been in Vicksburg waiting on you because you're going to be late.
You gonna be walking the walk and talking the
Tell me
talk.
why you
I've been talking the talk.
And if you act bullshit, watch your step.
No, Jackson, we want y'all to come out to Vicksburg, man. We got something great going on. Come support us. We need y'all.
Yes, sir. We had an event for the NIL Collective on January the 11th over in Vicksburg. Well, we are trying, again, the Hall of Famer here, Robert Brazile, just spoke on the national championship won by second-year coach T.C. Taylor. And we want to retain some of those players that we have, you know, with this new NIL Collective going on.
You got to, man. I know I'm a rap breed, and I know it won't take nothing. Everybody loves money.
Yes, sir.
And you can't fault a kid for wanting to live in this. Let's do what we can to support the people and get these great athletes here at Jackson. And like I said, if I had to do it, they couldn't give me a penny, just give me a good 4 meals and a place to sleep.
Hey, priceless.
I'm priceless. So this is going to turn into gold, brother. And that's what I'm talking about.
Thank you again, Mr. Brazile, for coming through. And we'll see you on January 11th in Vicksburg, Mississippi for the NIL Collective for KC 1400 Media Group.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And we
All right,
sign
Tiger
out.
Nation.